Welcome back to my channel. Today we're not doing self-love talks. Today I'm doing story time. This just because I thought I can switch things up for the fun of it. I really enjoy it though. I'm starting to love standing in front of a camera and just speaking my mind. Alright. So the story today is, I have had a lot of crazy things happen to me, guys. Like the craziest things. I have a lot of story time coming. So, how I got an accident at Nyali Bridge while my mom was pregnant. My mom was 8 months pregnant with my little sister. We just the two of us, me and my sister. She's 4 years old now. She was born in 2014. Okay. So, I was in college, and I don't know if it's just me or there is something about college and alcohol. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if I'm the only one who experienced that, but there is something about college and alcohol that is not quite embarrassing. So, oh my goodness. So in college, we used to go to Mama Ngina every damn day, every damn evening. We used to go to Mama Ngina after lectures, that is, to just smoke shisha, drink a little bit, then head home. Unless it's a Friday or a weekend, we could not go home. We could not have a plan for the night, something like that. So this was a Friday, and it was in July. It was in July, and my mom was 8 months pregnant, because my sister was born in August. Makes sense. So this Friday evening, we didn't go to Mama Ngina. We went to Stadium. If you live in Mombasa, you know these places I'm talking about. Okay, Stadium. I think that was my first time actually going there. I don't remember. So I got really drunk for some reason that day. I got really drunk to a point where I didn't even know where we are going. Like, I'm just thinking, vitu nimefanya hii Mombasa. I was so drunk. I thought we are going home. Turns out we were not going home. And mind you, I'll come back. Mind you, when my mom was pregnant, I used to, it was only me and her. I used to do everything. I used to make sure she has eaten and she's sleeping well. Everything in the morning. I'll be up, make her breakfast. Firstborns, you're feeling me out here, yeah. So on this day, I had cooked for my mom, but it was I think before I left, so I did put the food in the fridge. She was to boil it when she comes, something like that, then eat, then sleep, because it was a Friday, so she knew chances of me coming back are very small. Okay. So we went to Stadium, go drunk, and then I thought we were going home. Okay, turns out we're not going home, because now we're from Stadium heading to Upper Road, now heading to the lounge. I didn't even know we were going to the lounge. So, but before we did get inside the car, I remember asking, so guys, who is driving? You know that moment when you guys feel me, there's that moment when you always start asking yourself, I'm fucked up, everybody's fucked up, who's going to drive? Yeah. So I had that moment going on. I was like, hey, who's going to drive? So I decided to ask, guys, who's driving? And then this other guy said, oh, it's this guy here. I looked at the guy and I told myself, guy, si amelewa sana. Then at the same time najiambia, ama ni wale wamezoea drink na drive. Maybe kuna wale wamezoea. But you know these stupid things we keep telling ourselves when we are in danger, and our instincts is telling us, sure, you're in danger, run away, but we are not listening. Exactly. That is what was going on here. But I was too busy to even see the signs that the universe is communicating to me. I should go. So I composed the situation. I told myself, oh, this girl will be fine, we'll get home well, because I'm thinking we're being taken home because we're too fucked up. There is nowhere else we can go looking like this. So I think the guy was driving slow. Honestly, I can't remember. But alikuwa anakuja tu poa. That's all I can say. So we get to okay, right at the beginning of the police check, there's police there's a guys, right in the right in the beginning of the bridge, there is a police check there, and you guys know it. So the guy did slow down, akapatia kakitu, tukaendelea kuenda kwa tulikuwa tumejaa huko ndani. By the way, tukaenda. Oi, shetani wa usiku wa manane. It is a true story. There is a ghost that's out there usiku wa manane saa 9, because in the middle of nowhere, like, remember we were going perfectly well, and then we get in the middle of the bridge. Oi, that shetani comes through. This guy, so we are going like this guy loses control, and instead of even at least going this other side where there is another rail guard and the other road, like that side roads, but instead of going that side, the guy loses control to the other side that there's water. Like, honey, if this thing breaks, we go diving. So the guy loses control, hits the rail guard, poof, goes back, comes back and hit it again, and stands there. So remember, huku ni mtu hapa, huku ni tao, alright? Yani ameface huku, so you already know that's water. And then so it's boom boom, and then you open your eyes. The first thing I saw was water. Like mbele ya gari kuna maji. I became sober immediately, instantly. I didn't even know that can happen. I became sober. And then I'm looking back, like I'm checking 1, 2. So I started with left. Oh, the police, those police that were at the police check are coming our way. My friend, my mom is 8 months pregnant. I'm the one who takes care of her. I cannot afford to be arrested out here. Like, ulikushikwa ukifanya nini? Ulikuwa unafanya nini? Ulishikwa ukifanya nini? Upata accident. Na mlikuwa mmelewa. Like, everything just sounds terrible in that situation. I told myself, I gotta go before these police people come. Get here. I have to. Hey, unajuanga ile una disappear. Hey. And then I had my friend. One of these guys is still my good friend. And God did protect us that night. So the other people, clearly we are not in each other's life, college. So there's this girl that was coming from very far, and I was to come back home with her. And then my friend that is still in my life is my neighbor. So they come out of the car crying. They already got the handkerchief, and then he just had an accident. My mind is like this. Me, I don't have time for that. I gotta go. I don't have time for that. So out of nowhere, the universe once again looking out for me sent me a motorbike guy that appeared from nowhere, like vroom vroom vroom. Oh, boss, the guy stood. I took my 2 friends, parked them in front. Boss, songa kidogo, hey. And I saw the back. I was on the go, honey boo boo. But we were hurt. There's this girl that was sitting at the front. I think she did hit the dashboard because she had a whole bumpy situation going on her forehead. And then, wait, at this time, I was ski maumivu yoyote. At this time, you ski anything because your mind is still in shock, like, shit, what if that car really did fly inside that water? Like, I know how to swim, yes, but no, you cannot save yourself from that situation. And it's really crazy to think of it because, anyway, I'll get back to how that situation somehow affected me, just somehow. Because, I mean, I don't know, I like just telling stories like this. I know this is something not to be laughing about, but I will get back to the lesson here as we finish. So right at this point, I'm not feeling anything because I'm just in shock. So we get home, we sleep. At 5, I was up because I was preparing breakfast for my mom because she was still going at work. So she was still going to work even at that stage. Very hardworking lady. So I prepared breakfast. I was limping the entire time in the house. But then I bump into my mom. When she's gone, because I did get hurt on my right leg, just underneath the knee. I have a scar there from that situation. I don't remember where the other girl was hurt. At this point, I concentrate on you kwanza before, because whoa. So my mom takes breakfast and she's gone. And now this time I don't know what was going on. I don't know ni hangover ama ni sasa repercussions accident. We were sick. Me and this girl, we were terribly sick in the morning. Like we were puking, a lot was going on, you were hurt, your body feels like you're from, I don't know, fighting. We started telling each other, maybe we are internally injured, we have an internal injury, let's go to the hospital for a checkup. And the talk was making sense because the way we were feeling. I ended up in the hospital. I don't remember about the other girl, but I went to the hospital. First, I had gone to check my own situation, then I decided to check everything else. At this point, I did not have cash because I remember back in college, whatever you saved during the week, what you were given as fare. Yes, so you save that for the weekend, so that when people are clubbing, you also unajinunulia hata wewe kamoja. That right there. So after Friday, we have already done the drinking. I don't have cash that can take me to the hospital anymore, and clearly I cannot tell my mom. I always hear that when somebody is expectant, when somebody is pregnant, they're delicate and shit. You don't give them such news like that, they might faint or anything. And I know that I was not about to put myself in that situation, so I had to play safe. I have not tell my mom. I don't know, Mom, I'm sorry. I call this person, always calling my family whenever I find myself in a shitty situation, because that time in my life I was always finding myself in a shitty situation, guys. Like there's a time I was mugged. That is story time 2 coming through. I was mugged, and I was fighting. I'll give you that story, guys. So this person, I always call this person and they come through for me. Bless the soul. So I called the guy, explained everything. And once again, blood is thicker than water. This person did come through. I went to the hospital. Everything was fine. It was just a small wound underneath the knee. But when I came back, I just nikajipeleka meeting. You know, when some things happen, najipeleka kwa meeting. You look for a nice corner, you take your sweet self, honey boo boo, you sit and you do some thinking. Yeah, so that's what I did. So I was like, what if shit really did go left? Like, the fuck? Sorry. Focusing. Yeah, like, what the hell? I don't even like thinking about it, but kids, this is for people who are still in college and doing the most. Don't drink and drive. Okay? Don't get in the car. If you have that thing telling you, go. That right there, that's when you should take an action. Okay? Don't do this shit, because it really just happens like that. Like, we were not that much hurt. The car was really in a situation, the whole front part. But and then the following day, I'm going to school in the evening. We are passing by, and then you see that curve, like, because that rail guard was like this. It was even almost touching that side where watu wanatembea, it was almost touching that side. And then the conductor kwa matatu anasema, wale waligonga vibaya. And I'm inside the mat like this, just quiet, because it is true, tuligonga vibaya. That was not a good experience at all. I think from that time, I never again allowed myself to get that drunk to a point where I don't know where people are going. Like to a point where I just lose focus. I used to try to still, no matter how drunk I get, I call an Uber, taxi, whatever, and I get home. Because from that day, I just decided to never get to that point again. Because so guys, that was the story. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Let me know in the comment section if I should keep going with the stories and self-talk. Let me know. Don't forget to share, subscribe. Jamani, just subscribe. Just press that button. You just press subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, share on your Instagram, on your stories, support our show. Ray, all right? Okay. Ciao.